Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how you can convert your any Python application into an exe file. It is important if you want to distribute your application to your clients and you don't want the clients to install any libraries or the Python itself in their PC, and the clients can just run your application by just clicking on one exe file. So the converting of the Python application into an exe file is the right way to distribute your application to your client. Now let's look in an example how we can do this. In this example I'm going to create the basic calculator application and then we will convert this application into an exe file. To create a basic calculator application, I'm going to create a class with the name of calculator, and first of all we need to define its constructor, and after that we have to define its basic functions, for example addition. And in this example we are going to add just two variables, a and b, and we are going to return the sum of these two variables from this function. And similarly we will do for our next function. For the subtraction function, you can simply write here sub and replace the plus sign with the minus sign, and similarly do for the basic multiplication and the division function. For the multiplication function, just replace the mul here and the sign here, and similarly for the division function, similarly write div here and replace the sign here for the division. This is the basic calculator application. Now we are going to use this application in our main file. In this main file we are going to use the calculator library that we have created before in the calc.py file, and to use this we have to type from calc file. We are going to import our calculator library, and this calculator is a class. To use this library we have to create the object of this class, and next we are going to create an infinite while loop. And in this infinite while loop we are going to take the inputs from the user, and for this we can simply just type input, and this input is in the form of the string. You can store it in the string variable. And next we are going to see if the user has passed the plus sign in his string, then we can write if plus is present in the string, then we have to perform the addition function. And to perform the addition function we need two variables, and for this we will split our string into two parts. And to split the string we have to type string.split, and to split the string add the plus sign, and it will create two parts. The first part is the number before the plus sign, and the second part is the number after the plus sign, and we are going to use these two parts as the variables for our addition. And to use the addition function we have to use our object and call the add function, and in the add function we have to pass our two variables. The first one is before the plus sign and the second one is after the plus sign. And remember, these variables are string, and to convert it into integer you have to type just integer here before the part. Next we are going to store the result from this function into our result variable. Next we are going to print this variable, and for this I am just going to type answer, and the answer is our results. And we will do similar for the subtraction and for the multiplication and division. Next we are going to test this program, and to test this program you have to open your terminal and just type python and the name of your program, which is in main.py. If I run this program, it is asking from the user input. I just pass 3 plus 3 and with the plus sign, and I will pass 2. The result should be 5 and the answer is 5. If I pass 3 minus 1, the answer should be 2. The answer is 2. If I pass 3 into 2, the answer should be 6. And if I pass 4 divided by 2, the answer should be 2. So now the application is working perfectly. Next we are going to convert this application into one executable file, and for this you need the PyInstaller, and the PyInstaller is not installed. Now to install this you have to type pip install PyInstaller. The PyInstaller is installed successfully. Now you want to use the PyInstaller, and we are just going to create one executable file that requires no libraries or the program. And to do this you need to type PyInstaller and -1 file. We are going to compile everything in just one file, and next you have to type the application file, which is main.py, and press enter. Now it is converting your application into an exe file. It will take few seconds. If the compilation of this file is successful, you will get this message: building exe from exe completed successfully. Now you can see two extra folders are created here, build and dist. In the build, you don't need this folder, you just have to go in dist, and you see there is just main.exe file. To run this file, you can go into your dist folder and just run this main.exe file. Your application is running, and now you can distribute this just main.exe file to your clients. Then your clients doesn't need to install any libraries or the Python in their PC. For example, if I type 2 plus 3, the answer should be 5. If I type 3 plus 3, the answer should be 6. And if I type 2 minus 1, the answer should be 1. This is it for today. See you next time. Bye bye.